Hey everyone, you know who this is. If you're on my page, you know who I am. It's been a long time since I've been on Facebook Live on my personal page. And I felt like tonight was a good night to come on and say hello to everyone, first of all. But there's a lot of exciting things happening in my world, which is the Scentsy world. And first I want to congratulate all the people that earned the Mediterranean cruise, which is porting out of Spain and going on to, I don't know what location they're starting at, but they're going to go to France and Italy, which is huge. And it's one of the yachts. The cruise lines, the Caribbean, it's going to be the new biggest cruise ship in the world, I guess. Hi, Rena. So I know you guys could tell I'm nervous. I haven't been on Facebook Live in a long time. This used to be my thing. This used to be just who I was. I was very just open and kind of like an open book. And this past year, 2017, was just a very, hi Amanda, a big challenge for me, as you, many of you know, you may not. My post, the title of the post is Scentsy Changes Lives, but it saved mine. And I'm going to do my best not to cry, but if I cry, excuse me, because you guys know how passionate I am about what I do and how it's changed my life and saved my life. When I promoted pretty high into the company pretty fast, it's going to be 7 years, April 3rd. I can't believe that. That's the longest I've ever done one thing, one job, one career, whatever you want to call it. Because nothing ever, thank you, I probably will. Nothing ever kept my interest. There was always, it's interesting. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm dyslexic. So things don't come easy to me. Everything is, I work hard at. And, but I'm also have this, it's funny, everything's very hard in the beginning, but once I get it, I get it. So I'm the type of person that works my butt off 100%, 10%. And, you know, I excel pretty fast because I'm working so hard and I have so much intention to learn, because I know that if I don't put that extra time in, I'm going to be behind everybody else. That's the way I was in school. That's the way I was in jobs. And long story short, I would excel fast, but I'd get bored really fast in everything I did. I've had some really cool jobs, great opportunities in different careers, but nothing fit me and just fit my soul until I found Scentsy. And I realize it's because of the family orientation, that it's about people. It's about helping other people. And it forces you to learn about yourself and other people. And the more you dive in, the more you grow in this business on a business level, but then as well as you really learn about yourself. So I'm sharing this with you guys because as much as I excelled and achieved in this business, you know, up until the end of 2016, when I promoted to superstar director, which was the biggest goal I had set for myself for the past, at that point it was about 5.5 years. And, you know, I knew it was going to happen one day, but when you just think that, you know, there's got to be a lot more to it. There's got to be more time into it. And I was willing to put that time into it and, do whatever it takes. And it happened faster than I thought. And, you know, I'm a perfect example is if you set your goals and you keep your eye on the target, it'll happen. But the biggest thing that this business has done for me is it's given me the blessing of time, of freedom, and the ability to let life happen without the rest of your life crumbling down on you. And what I mean by that is, you guys all know I lost my brother. It'll be a year on February 14th, Valentine's Day. And even though you may have seen me personally in the past year, maybe you've seen me on Facebook, maybe you're on my VIP page, I've put all my effort every day to be happy, to give as much as I can, because I have never stopped being so grateful for what I do and for the people that have given this opportunity to me, my Scentsy family, my clients, just everything that has to do with this, my life. But I can't tell you how much every single day was a struggle, because the past almost 7 years, I thrived off of helping other people, and that's why I found my home. That's why I found my passion in this business, because that's what truly fills my cup, is seeing other people thrive and achieve things that they never thought that they could. And when I couldn't help my brother, it crippled me emotionally. It made me feel like, was I putting too much energy into everybody else but my own family? You know, I had so many questions, so much guilt, so much, I have to say, I had a lot of guilt on my shoulders, because you guys, if you've been following me for the past 7 years, I've had such a blessed life. A life that I used to dream about in so many ways. I've seen things that people dream about. I've experienced things. I've had relationships that people only dreamed about. I have friends that would take this shirt off their back for me. I have a loving family, beautiful loving family. I have everything. And I felt guilty that my brother didn't have all that, or he thought he didn't. And for some reason, I couldn't help him. But the one thing this business taught me, and it took me a long time to accept that I knew this, but I didn't want to know the answer, is that you can't help anybody that doesn't want to help themselves. And you almost feel like it can't, that's the truth, but it can't be that way for your family, right? For your own blood. You feel like that's another rule that you could just, I don't remember the expression, but I just thought that didn't apply, to family. And it took me almost a whole year. I mean, it's a couple weeks away, right? For me to realize it's okay for me to still love life and to still see all the blessings and the gratitude that is around me. These every year you've seen me travel the world on these amazing incentive trips. This is the first year that I didn't earn a trip for myself and my husband together. We earned registration to Disney Anaheim, our convention, and that is a blessing in itself. But I want to explain to you why I am still so grateful. Because I love you too, Michelle. It's people like her that keep me going. These people, Scentsy introduced me to people that are my family. They're my sisters, that inspire me every day and give me a reason to keep bettering myself. But the way you earn these trips is by giving more than taking, by giving the opportunity to others, by helping people strive. And that's why I earned it every year, because it was like the back of my hand. That was just who I was, is to give. And I wanted to see other people receive the love and the experiences I was receiving. So it was like a no-brainer to share it with everybody. And I've probably shared it with you. I've probably told you to come on board with me. This is amazing. You may already are on board with me. You may have told me 1,000 times no. But, in 2017, I just didn't have the energy to share because I was lost myself, and I lost my own confidence that I had anything to give. It wasn't that this opportunity and my business, my products, my everything about my business wasn't still a blessing, but I got in a selfish mode. I'm not going to lie. I just didn't have the energy to share. And I mean, but the beauty of this, the most amazing thing about this whole thing, is because I worked hard and I shared with so many people for so long, I was able to spend the entire year last year of just focusing on my family, processing my grief, finding myself again, finding my excitement again, finding my inspiration again. And I'll never be the same. We all know that. Everybody that's lost. One of my dear friends just lost her brother, and that, my heart goes out to her. My other dear friend lost her grandmother, and we're all losing. We're all faced with life every day. And, there's just not enough words to share, how you wish you could, take all that grief away. But what I found is that, oh, Becky, I love you. I miss you so much. I know, and that's when you have a real friend. It doesn't matter how long that goes by. The second you get together and talk, it's like no time is gone, right? The only way I'm able to truly be myself anymore is to be vulnerable, for you guys to see the real me. The real me is when you see me excited and you see me trying to share, that's really me. But I need you to know how when I'm sharing, it's from my heart. It's because the support I've gotten from all my friends and family, and I'm not gonna lie, the biggest part of my life now is my Scentsy family. Those are people I talk to regularly. I see on conference calls. I see on, trips. So I see them regularly. So they've become really close friends. Oh, thank you. I know. I don't have any Kleenex around me. Where did I put it? I used to. Oh, I have a paper towel. I literally think about the people that don't have what I have. Like, how do you process such a great loss and change of life without an amazing support system? How is it possible? I don't so I just think back and I just think to myself and I say, I just pray that everybody has as much support in their life as they need during these times, because when it's all said and done, what are we here for? We're here for each other, right? We're all trying to just make it in this life for however long that we have. And, so I don't even know what I'm saying anymore right now. I'm so emotional, but, I thought at one point in my journey that I would be devastated if I didn't earn this trip, because I would think that I lost my mojo or whatever it is. But these trips are actually created to teach people how to run their business. And I'm so proud to say that I know exactly what I needed to do and how I needed to do it. And I chose not to focus on that. And it's not because I didn't care about people or, when people wanted to buy products or host or join or whatever, Of course I was there to offer, but I wasn't actively seeking that because it's energy, it's time, and I just didn't have to give. But this business gave me an entire year that I was able to be home, most of the time not be able to get out of bed in the morning, but I still was able to provide for my family. And that I have to thank every single one of you that have ever bought one thing for me, whether it's once in my entire career, hosted with me, supported me in some way, join our Scentsy family. I started to tell you I thrived and I excelled really fast in this business, and I got to share. I got to name my team name when I became a director a few months after I joined, and I named it Jesse's Angels because I feel that everybody that has been in my Scentsy family, they're truly my angels because they've helped me grow and strive and believe in myself. And I felt that way only 4 months into my business. And then the rest of the team name is Saving Lives, because it saved my life then from a financial crisis, from a depression that I didn't know I had. I had no idea I was struggling with depression. And now it saved me because I can't imagine my life any other way. I can't imagine going through this pain of my loss of my brother that I knew I loved, but you never know how much you love somebody until they're gone. And I was able to get closer to God and find what my purpose is and what I have control over, and that I need to trust in Him more, that I may not ever know the answer of why, but there's a reason why I'm so passionate about helping others. It's because God wants me to be, right? And I'm going to continue to be that person. I believe so too. Oh gosh. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Oh, I love you. Thank you. I hope so. For some reason, I love you, cuzzy. My brother was he was my big brother, but our dad died when I was 4. And so he was like a father figure to me. So it's funny, my mom laughs to this day that I would be more nervous to show my brother my report card if I got a bad grade than my own mom. And when I would do something, exciting and something I'd be proud of, I couldn't wait to tell my brother. And I haven't cried in a long time, so I'm sorry, guys. I've been doing really well. I'm going to show you guys something. This is a picture of my sisters and my mom and me and my brother. It was called Spring Sprint back then, but it's called World Tour now, which is actually on Saturday. And I remember being so proud and so excited that he could come to see me present and what I've done with my business. And that was the last time that I've seen him happy and with all of us together. And I'll be forever grateful to Scentsy for this picture, because I knew he was proud of me. And I just want you all to know that life's too short. You've got to just follow your dreams be scared for what the outcome's gonna be. One thing I've learned through all this is that if something's speaking to you deep in your soul, there's a reason. Don't wait. It was put there in your heart for a reason. And you may not know why that moment, but follow that feeling, that instinct. If somebody comes to your mind, call them, reach out to them, whether you understand why or not. Thank you, Toya. I've always just wanted to be that example to show all of the people that I encounter in my life that, you know what, if I could do this, so could you. If I could live a life of happiness and achieve things that people don't think are achievable, so could you. I'm so proud of Michelle Brooks, my friend on my team, my friend Lauren Clift, Michelle Cohen, Jeanette Kopecky. There's a lot, and Jasmine. Oh God, Jasmine, I'm sorry, honey, I can't remember your last name. There's so many of you that earned your trips, and that was my biggest goal, is for me not to be the only one earning my trips and my team, but all of you, and I'm so proud of all of you, and I can't wait to see all of you just living the Scentsy life and the Scentsy dream, because that's the true blessing, is to be able to see other people strive and thrive. I wish you could hug me right now too, Rena. Anyways, I didn't realize it was going to get this deep, but today, amazing things are happening. The end of the month is such an exciting time for Scentsy, because there's always people are always surprising themselves with achieving goals and seeing things about themselves that they never thought that they could be or do or achieve. It's just amazing. So I just want to congratulate everybody again, all my friends at Scentsy, for all your achievements, amazing things. My sister Dina just promoted in the company. I'm so excited for her. And I just want to say how grateful I am for all of you. And I'm last year, I don't know if you guys remember, I did a daily, motivational. It was every single day for, I think it was for about 3 months, I think. My friend Michelle Brooks, actually, she gave me for my birthday a little, she gave me this inspirational box. I don't know if you guys remember. Well, this was meant for me. But what actually inspired me to do this live is because I was hoping my brother was watching at that time. I was hoping that he would get these messages and hopefully find a reason worth living for. And unfortunately, it didn't speak to him, but it did speak to many. And so I not only need these messages to remind myself, but I think a lot of people were saying they missed them, so I'm going to start these up again. I'm not going to promise when, but I think it's important for me to start giving again, because that's what gives me life. So you remember, Rena? Yeah, that was fun, and my kids were involved in doing it, and it was really beautiful. So anyways, I love all of you. Thank you for watching. I know this is a long Facebook Live, but I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful, and I'm ready to live for my brother and continue to strive. Oh, really? Yay. So I will definitely, I always pray anytime I do a presentation, like on Saturday, I'm going to be presenting, and I mean, anytime I've ever presented or shared or anything, I always pray before that I'm going to speak to one person. So I guess my prayers were answered, and if I was speaking to you, Rena, that makes me happy. So All right. You all have a wonderful last night of the month. If you're with Scentsy, we still have a few hours to go, so dreams still can come true. Don't stop until, the last minute. And congratulations to all that have achieved great things, whatever that may be, big or small. Oh, thank you, Rena. Love you, lady. All right. Bye, everyone.